Hey everyone, I'm Brody with Pavati Wakeboats, and today I'm going to walk you through why the AL26 is the leader in its class and also the largest. Coming in at 26'7" plus swim platform, this boat is absolutely massive. It's the industry's largest wakeboard boat and one of the very few that's actually yacht certified. We're in the bow of the AL26. This is a playpen style bow which maximizes the sun tanning area and space within the boat. As you can see, when you rock this thing, it's next to impossible, as this is an absolutely huge boat, maximizing its 26'7" length and 102-inch beam. Unlike a lot of boats that have a 102-inch beam in the center line, this boat maintains that width throughout the entire boat, meaning it's a much more sturdy platform while sitting still. Even if a boat drives past you going 30 miles an hour or 10 miles an hour and creates a large wake, this boat's gonna sit prominent and solid on the water. I'm going to start you at the very tip of the boat where we've incorporated this beautiful jeweling. The reason why we have that jeweling is because we really want to embody the aluminum look, as well as if you're anchoring off the side of the boat and you have a rope rubbing on the side, instead of having a brand that leaves marks or chafing on the gel coat or paint, this is going to make sure that you have longevity and it stays fresh and looking beautiful. On the bow of the boat, if you're to anchor up, you have this accessible bow hook that gives you the ability to latch on or tie up any rope, and you have the incredible foot wash station. The foot wash station, conveniently located on the bow, is for clients who like to beach their boat up on shore. Just simply click the button, and the Mister system allows clients to wash their feet before boarding into the boat, so you ensure no sand gets in. One thing that a lot of brands don't utilize is the bow space. Due to the fact that we're aluminum, we can utilize every square inch of the boat. And that means going right to the outer edge of each compartment. So in this particular compartment, I typically like having a bow anchor and rope, which is great for accessing without getting everyone to get off the main bow seats. And then you can put the G5 bumpers in here as well. So super convenient, an excellent way to maximize storage in the Pavati. And yep, once again, all aluminum, stainless steel gas shocks. You're gonna notice our charging station. So we've moved that from the rear of the boat up to the bow due to the fact that it's a little bit easier to access. So simply put your charging cord right in this area, and that's gonna be a smart charger and a pro charger. So it will be a trickle charger when the boat's batteries are fully charged, and when they're dead, it's gonna bring them up to life. So with 5 standard batteries in both the AL24 and AL26, a feature that is a must. Once you close this, again, beautiful stainless steel quality shocks. You can hear that sound. I gotta hear that again. Being the biggest bow in the industry, the AL26 is rated for 6 adults in the bow. And as you can see, there's room for even more. We've added this incredible plush upholstery everywhere within the boat, and it makes it for an absolutely comfortable ride. With convenient grab handles, whether you're sitting forward or aft of the boat, it makes a very, very comfortable ride. And again, due to the hull design, even on the roughest of days, you can have guests sitting in your bow without breaking their backs. One thing that we've done with our upholstery throughout the entire boat is we take our vinyl and it's attached to 1/2-inch foam before it's tacked onto the main upholstery. And that means if you're bouncing on a rough day, it really allows for soft, quick, subtle bounce before it tenses up. And that's where if you roll your fingers on our upholstery, on most brands, you can cause it to wrinkle. But our upholstery is going to look great years down the road because of that additional step we take. In the bow of the boat, we have 2 8-inch Revo speakers from Wet Sounds. They have the RGB light ring and match the illuminated RGB cup holders that are standard in the boat. 6 cup holders, 3 on each side, and the 2 8-inch speakers make this experience unbelievable in the bow of this Pavati wakeboard boat. The AL26 has absolutely incredible storage space. Right down to the bottom of the floor and out to the sides of the hull. This maximizes the space for putting life jackets, surfboards even fit in this bow location, whatever you can dream up. For 2024, we've widened our windshields right to the outer gunnels. The reason why we've done that is there's so much traffic in such a usable space of the AL Series playpen bow. So by widening the windshield right to the outer gunnels, guests can walk in and out without hitting their elbows on the windshield. And instead of using the windshield as a support and having fingerprints all over it, now they can put their hands on the conveniently located gator step. This allows the guests to get up into the bow a lot easier. And when closing the playpen style bow, specifically for multiple guests being in the boat, now that you can sit against it, or for those cooler, brisk nights, when you close off the bow, you have a completely closed off bow area that's convenient for everyone to sit. And as you can see, this bow is absolutely huge. Specifically on the starboard side, we have this conveniently located Fusion stereo remote. Simply turn it on and select the next song, volume controls from different areas, and a really nice user experience. Standard in both the AL series, we have these incredible USB charging ports, both on the starboard and port hand side. We have dual ports for charging cell phones or any other items you may need charged. We have two conveniently placed Wet Sounds 12-inch XXX subs. They both are incorporated with RGB light rings, which match the entire ambiance of the rest of the RGB lights throughout the Pavati AL series. This will provide significant sound, providing and traveling back to everyone in the boat, and creates an experience unlike any other brands that are typically tucked away. We can incorporate it because it's aluminum. And if you hit these grates, I mean, they are as strong as can be. It's not cheap fiberglass, there's no plastic. Behind the gator step is all aluminum. Convenience and comfort when you're sitting in the helm, you can rest your feet up. Instead of having a sub completely shake or potentially push through, this is a very durable and comfortable way to sit. For 2024, we were getting a larger and larger ski locker style storage space. Of course, this is for the cooler and the recycling bin or additional storage space, but instead of having one drawer, we turned it into two. So a little bit easier to access. The recycling bin flipping forward, so you have a trash bin or a recycling bin for overflow. Once that's closed, again, stainless steel shocks, all aluminum supports, very durable. And then the cooler flips up from the side. The reason why we've done that is so you can have both open at the same time conveniently to select a new drink and to throw out your old one. And the cooler is insulated, so very convenient. Standard features are the trash bin, the pull-out drawer, which I love for high-end valuables, optional with wireless charging. And again, the dual compartment drawers on the floor have made it a little bit easier to get in and out without having one big storage locker. Looking at the helm seat again is new for 2024 and includes massage and true cooling now. Many components that go into building this Alpha seat. This is a true race car inspired seat that's going to be comfortable for every captain. One thing that's very cool that I like, it's the ability for it to swivel. You can of course sit over the edge while driving, still being social with the rest of the guests, or when you're done boating, come back, sit comfortably, and entertain with all of your guests. Instead of being closed off as a captain, it really is a social aspect. Boating with everyone in your family, we love bringing everyone together. And I think that's one of my favorite parts about the AL Series chair, is the fact that you can still sit here, utilize your additional cup holder placed on top, an armrest, and it's very comfortable to entertain with all your guests. I just want to take you to the back of the Alpha seat. From the rest of the boat, it's an absolutely elegant looking seat spine. We've done this incredible jeweled seat spine that's of course RGB lit up. Triple layer gator step is incorporated everywhere throughout the boat. And again, this is the cool touch anthracite gray with brilliant blue accent. There's no limitations to grays, to blues, to blacks. There's so many different colors that are available and patterns, styles for upholstery fabrics. Standard on all AL series models is the Heliarch tower. This is now a power tower that includes 10 tower speakers standard, 4 rear-facing 12-inch Wet Sounds tower speakers. Incorporated forward and down are these beautiful 6, 3 per side, 8-inch Revo speakers. Those speakers have been lifted up from the boat and incorporated into the tower. So when you're sitting in the midship, you're not sitting behind and muffling a speaker behind your back. It's going to create this incredible cinema-like experience. On all our AL series, we have the standard Heliarch tower, and the Bimini's fully incorporated into the tower. It's unlike any other Bimini on the market. The reason I really like this is there's some days where in the afternoon, the sun's setting early and you want that full sun exposure, but on other days where it's really hot, you want the Bimini out. And a lot of brands are very timely and challenging Biminis to mess with. This is a great way to have a very sleek look, be fully integrated to the tower, and very simple to use. For 2024, we've created a bigger pocket and new pins that make it that much easier to bring this Bimini in and out. So on both the starboard and port side, you simply push the button in, open it up, flip it open, and from there, the Bimini slides up, creating ample shade. And there's no open area, so you actually get shade all the way from the back of the Heliarch tower, all the way up past the windshield. Things we incorporated for 2024 are these incredible pockets. So very convenient for putting things, sunscreen, anything you want stored away up above the boat, as well as quick release pins. So when you lock in, you simply put the pin in place and your bimini's done. Both sides, very simple. And creates a very beautiful space inside where you're getting a lot of sun coverage. The other thing is if you have the tower misters and the misters are pushing forward, it really helps create a really nice cooled experience with the tower misters and the HeliArc Tower integrated bimini. To put it away, you simply remove the pins, pop this open, do the same to the other side, remove the pins, pop it open. I like to click both into the stowed plastic piece and simply lift it back into place, put it in the pocket. On the other side as well, store it in the pocket and flip the lid over. So as you flip the lid back into place, simply tuck it in, make sure that your pins are clear and lock it in. And that's how easy the Pavati HeliArc integrated bimini is to do with one person, less than 30 seconds. In the AL series, the passenger helm is the exact same for each boat. What I love about the passenger helm is you have a lot of comfort with the flip up seat. You have an armrest, and with the rear facing flip seat in front of you that locks into place in 3 different areas, you can select your feet and have 2 people sit on this chair very comfortably while still having another area for a rider to sit back up and face anyone surfing off the back of the boat. As you can see, this is a very deep hull. We're sitting very comfortably in the inside of the boat, and it creates a very comfortable ride. Once you've stored that away, if you need to access any storage, this is a huge storage space that goes all the way up into the bow. As you can see, we have 2 of the 5 conveniently located batteries. We have the interior compartment lights on this particular boat, the Wet Sounds amps, and a recycling bin that pulls out. At the helm of your AL series boat, when receiving your brand new Pavati, simply remove your Gussi Italia steering wheel cover to see this beautiful custom Pavati AL series steering wheel. Adjustable in multiple positions, incorporated with electronic steering, the experience behind the helm is like nothing else before. We've conveniently added a chilled cup holder on this beautiful flat space where you can store cell phones. We've got an 8-inch Revo Wet Sound speaker on both the starboard and port side, a conveniently placed wireless charger in the left cubby, and also Fusion stereo remote that is additionally tied into your main Garmin helm. One of my favorite features about the Garmin helm and how clean the Pavati AL dash and helm is that we don't have a rear rider mirror. And the reason why we don't have that is the rear video camera. This is a PTZ camera by Garmin that gives the ability to face forward or have the ability to zoom in and we can see what we're actually messing with on the screen, or we can go back to the right or left-hand side to watch the rider. So conveniently place it however you want. As you can see, this is 1080p resolution, very clear, quick connects to go back to the front of the screen or wherever you want it. But this helm is fully integrated, RGB lighting, sonar, mapping, engine diagnostic. Everything you can imagine is on this screen. Our homepage has been redesigned for 2024, including fuel, depth, battery percentage. If a fuse pops in the boat, and the fuses are very easy to access, but it's gonna warn you on this screen. If your bilge has been running for in excess of 30 seconds, it's gonna pop up an alarm and tell you, hey, your bilge is running. So the convenience behind this helm gives an inexperienced boater a lot of confidence to be safe on the water with their family, and that's what it's all about. Because we changed the size of the HeliArc Tower, including the windshield profile that now matches our HeliArc Tower with this beautiful access point, we have these beautiful PTM swivel board racks that are clamping. So you can lock them in any position you like, and when out in the out position, simply pull back on the clamp and release it to release your board. So really nice. These are all done in this beautiful satin black. Again, very durable, really good looking, and it fits wide board racks. These are the widest in the industry. And instead of having those large pylons or the challenge of having the vertical board racks like other brands, these are very conveniently located and included standard on every AL series boat. So a really nice feature. You can see our RGB accent panel lighting in the HeliArc Tower. That is all standard, so you're gonna have accent lighting on both sides, all RGB lighting throughout all the cup holders, all the speakers, and all that ambiance lighting package that's again now available behind all the upholstery as well. When we switched this larger tower, we used to have a grab handle here, and the problem was when you sat, it wasn't as comfortable. So we've incorporated this really nice upholstered piece with a mesh pocket, convenient for putting cell phones, sunscreen, keys in, and we've incorporated that on all the gunnel space. Other brands, because they have a top and bottom deck and a rub rail where the boats fuse together, you lose a lot of that space. So we have a huge interior space, wider than any other boat on the market, more interior space, and if you look, on the floor of the boat, we're not going to be touching each other's legs. This is a very wide interior space, 102 inches on the outside, but all the way from the gunnels, because of how square this is and the 102-inch beam that really proceeds throughout the entire boat, we have lots of ample space. Behind the driver, we have an incredible station, electronic station, and what this is it's a fuse panel that allows you to have it fully integrated into the Garmin screen. So if a fuse ever blows, a light switch goes off, it'll tell you on the Garmin 22-inch screen. But what you can do is simply access this panel. It's all labeled. You don't have to be a technician. You can quickly replace the fuse and get back to your enjoyment on the water. On the starboard side, we're the only boat in the world that's doing this. This is a pull-out drawer. And this is a fully aluminum pull-out drawer. You can literally stand in it and it's sturdy enough to track in and out. I mean, I'm 150 pounds and this track is strong enough to hold me. And that just shows you the durability of this. Other brands are built out of fiberglass or plastic and in turn wouldn't even push in after that, likely would break. But being inspired by Highway Products, our parent company, which builds the highest end aluminum trucking accessories, we've taken some of their patented technologies and in turn, with this beautiful seal, you'll never hear it rattling. It's very solid. And this is excellent. When I'm sitting here, everyone's always asking. I have 4 friends sitting on the seat with me and they're saying, hey, can you get up? I need my towel, I need my shoes, I want my purse, whatever's left below. This is giving us the ability for those wanted items, specifically purses, often an ask on the boat. This is nice because instead of getting up, I can just grab whatever they like without getting up and asking 4 others to get up and store it away. So not only can you access it from the pull-out drawer, but you can flip up this seat and you can access the top and also access the rest of the storage capabilities. And again, you can see this drawer is huge, but the rest of the compartment goes all the way to the back. I mean, an additional 6 inches all the way to the outside of the boat, giving you the ability to put surfboards, wakeboards, life jackets, a lot of stuff hidden away. This boat has a comfortable seat for everyone to watch the rider. It's all about the surfer, all about cheering on your kids, your family, your friends. And so we've got as many people, as many eyes facing the rider as possible with a level of luxury and comfort. That's why other brands are doing 2 pillows now, but we have 6 pillows that come with our boat. And it's to ensure that everyone rear facing gets one. And so that's why we've incorporated this brand new, all new for 2024 flip seat. It's taller than ever. It's got a higher back. It's incredibly designed. Right above the transmission, we made flat, so when you come in and out of the boat, it's easier to board. So very comfortable for me to sit on either side. You can fit up to 3 people on this seat. Really built for 2, but you can fit 3 people on it. And now, if you have anyone sitting on the side with their backrest, they can put their feet there. In the past, it was a little bit more challenging, and other brands have an angled seat slider. So for us, you can fit 6 or 7 people all in this area cheering on the rider. So for 2024, the new rear-facing flip seat, game changer. Absolutely standard on every boat because we want the rider to have all the attention they deserve. So again, optional on other boats, standard on ours. Very quick and easy to put away. It's lockable in this position as well. You can see all this billet aluminum, lockable, so it's quick and easy to stay up even in rough water. If no one's sitting on it, because it's lockable, it won't close and flip open, but quickly stored away. When you enter in and out of the boat, fully put away. New for 2024 are these improved rear flip seats. So still you get the ample storage that you've always had with a traditional Pavati, but now you have a secondary flip up seat, and this locks in 3 different positions. So 1, 2, 3. And the nice thing about this is when you're done, put it away. But I love this feature because when I want to lounge out in the sun and sit on the back of the boat, but not necessarily get wet, I can lounge out, completely relax. You can sit up on the boat be social with the people next to you. So it's a very comfortable space. Again, this is done in the Cool Touch material, so even though it's very hot out here today, I can just jump on any seat and I feel comfortable. So definitely an advantage to other boats on the market. It makes a big difference having a usable seat that you don't lose storage and you still have the quality and real comfort of this rear lounger. The Vivati Surf Lounge was the first in the industry. It is tried and tried again to be copied, but no one can duplicate our rear surf lounge because we're aluminum. So being aluminum, it allows us to do more custom work on the transom without losing the strength and integrity like other fiberglass boats have. So when we have this rear lounger, I mean, it's incredibly deep, it's comfortable. We've got our Garmin speed screen on the back, and that allows the surfer to see your surf speed. We also have incredibly comfortable armrests, cup holders, stereo controls. Everything you could imagine is on the back of this transom, including access to your rear storage. So you can grab surfboards, life jackets, ropes. I like storing things in here that, of course, the rider's accessing. You don't have to ask everyone to get up in the boat. You simply grab from the back. You can see, again, all aluminum, stainless steel hinges, stainless steel gas shocks. Slam it, doesn't matter, it's extremely durable. When we're back on the Vivati Surf Lounge, I want to quickly show you our new swim platform for 2024. We've incorporated grab handles, so as the rider comes by and is done surfing, or anyone swimming wants to come to the boat, you can quickly grab those handles and help pull yourself up. But we are one of the few brands that has a flush swim platform. So you don't need a boarding ladder, you can quickly swim up to it. This is unballasted, it sits very nice in the water. And I want to show off this custom fully jeweled surf system. So this is our Riptide 6.0 surf system. On this particular boat, the customer really loved the aluminum look. He wanted to embody the definition of Vivati, all aluminum, durability, and this is just the diamond on top of a ring. I mean, I absolutely love the jeweling. I think it speaks volumes to our brand. We're now also incorporating jeweling standard on our full transom and swim platform. So something to look forward to next time you see us out in the water. Take a look at the jeweling because it's something that no other brand can have other than an aluminum-based company, and we're the only one. So there's a lot of features that are packed in a Vivati that no one else can have.